level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boogie had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
MLB WWFG is now live. Streaming Just Chatting live Dodgers versus Phillies, MLB NLDS Game 3 live stream, October 8th, 2025.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. And that's it for a strike. And we are underway. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Fouled off left side. One out, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Marsh on the move. 2 away. Two down, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani hitting third in the lineup. Let's remember, it may
striking in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Yamamoto picks to first, and Turner's back in. Nobody out, runner at first. Ground ball left side, and foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Turner runs. He goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, That hits the inside corner for a strike. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boo, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right? That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
No score here in the second. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
MLB Philadelphia Phillies. Los Angeles Dodgers has started.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws out of first. The Dodgers are set down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Philadelphia, and here comes Alec Bohm.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
And makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete with 13 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Shutdown. What a way to go out.
And strike two. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One gone runner at first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that misses. And that's ball one.
But here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Yamamoto checks over to first, and he's back. Castellanos leads off first with one. leadoff triple.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, was squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swinging his first time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering way off the plate. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. Slider just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Back to the mound, he's got it. Gets to first. 2 quick outs here at the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball still 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, John Chami and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Alec Bohm. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hey there, how's everyone doing today? What's your favorite NBA team to watch this season?
That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting, right
Here's
fielder.
Nicholas Castellanos.
Castellanos.
One with a single so far.
innings. Seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's JT Realmuto. He tripled and scored his first time. Yamamoto checks the runner. Marsh dives back in safely. And that one fouled off. Outside. Movement in the bullpen. Clayton Kershaw looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates also getting ready. Marsh, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, but kept close. It's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now batting Max Kepler. He's 0 for 1.
Kepler.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. 2 left on. Headed to the 5th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Sanchez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. Is able to handle the bat, control the bat head. He's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
And it's fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might
the second inning. Dodgers tied with Phillies 0-0.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him looking.
So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count. With runners on, look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second, 2 down. Over the top of the fifth. That one found hard the other way. Comebacker to the mound. Goes to first, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here, 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
So here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. They turn things over to the southpaw, Clayton Kershaw.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Slider misses outside. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball changeup curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach, he threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away, and he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009.
MLB end of the bottom of the second inning. Dodgers tied with Phillies 0-0.
Just misses with that one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up on the plate away.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
MLB end of the top of the third inning. Dodgers tied with Phillies 0-0.
He's in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. He is struck out, and he is walked. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
And 1-1. First and third, 1 down. And that one off the outside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge it, but that's pretty much what happened. A very hittable location. They found a way to just get it by him.
Real Muto up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Started to swing, held up. Two on, 2 outs. Pitches in the dirt, 3-0. Hard hit to third. Muncy sends it to first. And
MLB
Muto
Los Angeles
out.
Dodgers run
They limit the
scored.
damage here.
Lead the Phillies
So they get
1-0 in the
3
bottom
runs
of the
on
third
3
inning.
hits, an error, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, top of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it's caught for the out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. First pitch, and he just misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. At this point, got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Strike one.
0-1.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner now.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Siggy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled.
MLB,
They always get
end of the
hurt.
bottom of the third inning.
It's just crazy.
Dodgers lead Phillies
Imagine
1-0.
running around in those big bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings can hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would beat you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I can.
How's
be a
everyone
guy
doing
who's
today?
like,
Any thoughts on last night's NBA game? Or maybe a favorite NFL moment you'd like to
Yeah,
share?
it's always a great thing to watch there in Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they've been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Hernandez in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Not sure if he can be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
MLB Philadelphia Phillies run scored, tied with the Dodgers 1-1 in the top of the fourth inning.
Both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one misses. Counts full 3-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First offering and it just misses. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside low, and the count's full. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Two outs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Castellanos.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. In there, and it's 0-1. Kershaw deals. Next offering is outside. And base hit. And out to a board. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kershaw will depart, and the line not closed on yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back to the new pitcher after this. Anthony Fonda gets the call from the pen.
We need someone to stop the bleed and keep this scoreboard right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
MLB Philadelphia Phillies run scored, lead the Dodgers 2-1 in the top of the fourth inning.
A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball there. Strikes again, takes a strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks getting loose out there. That one upstairs, ball one. That one misses. 2-0.
MLB end of the top of the fourth inning. Phillies lead Dodgers 3-1.
First base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Rojas in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. in for a strike. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand memory working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him swinging. One away.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, getting ground balls, because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence. This pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Stop at the plate now. That's ball one. And the 1-0. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly. It's 7-0. And now here is Harper. The first overall pick back in 2010. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
1-1's the count.
Kepler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. A run, a hit, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 7 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Romano back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Betts stands in now and watches strike one. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball. 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
MLB end of the bottom of the
First pitch
fourth
coming
inning.
at you right after
Phillies
the break.
lead Dodgers 3-1.
Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, this guy's pitching for me, and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Inside, just missed.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Yeah, he wanted that call.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One out the top of the first.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
He bats in the box now. No balls and a strike. Suarez in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Turns and fires the bats. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Shohei Ohtani stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is foul back.
firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Bugsy digs in. Ohtani back in.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Got him. That ends the frame. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. Citizens Bank Park, and today's starting pitcher, Roki Sasaki.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Trey Turner at the plate. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Foul ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Hey there, sports fans. Just a quick check-in. How's everyone doing today? What are your thoughts on the latest NBA playoffs?
Next offer is down low.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boo, with 4.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back.
gel together, gain some maturity over the course of the season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here comes Bryce Harper. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Fights it off, you'll see another. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And we're back. Second inning, second. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Waste no time there. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And that's in there for strike one.
That's a little bit low. Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
Lined into right. 1, and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Center field. Edman going after it. Hauls it in for the out. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. That's a strike.
Nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses. 1-1. That one missed.
MLB end of the top of the 5th inning. Phillies lead Dodgers 3-1.
Phillies down a run. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, singing as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find his zone.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even. And this is inside. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rojas makes the catch and a goal. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. New inning getting started. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Suarez back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. That just misses. The count 1-2.
That's good
Mookie Betts. Fly to left his first time. That one ran inside, almost got him. And it's fouled away. One out, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. And he pumps in a strike.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
That's inside.
One strike.
Betts, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. That's down and in. Swing and a ball ripped right field. That one back, and that one is gone. A two-run homer, his fourth home run of the season. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One out, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy. Hard on the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Two down, base is empty. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez doubled his first time. Just missed.
MLB end of the bottom of the fifth inning. Phillies lead Dodgers
Base is
3-1.
empty. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Missed inside with the curve.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
On a line, base hit. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish.
Now batting, Kevin Brill.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Reached on an infield single his first time. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
of the third. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Oh, that's out.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the catcher, JT.
And now it's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. He was late there, strike one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. He makes the grab, and there are two outs.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Max.
Max Kepler at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout. Those bats can stay hot.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it skips into the right. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And makes the grab, and that's the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Andy Pappas. Ball one there.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Ball rolls out of first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
25, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes. strike.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one's in there, 0-1. Edman, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. Suarez checks the runner. Edman back on a dive. The 1-1 is fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got it.
You want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. Gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That misses the zone.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a line drive to left field. Hernandez racing over to make
MLB
the
end of the
catch.
top of the 6th
Wow,
inning.
he looked like
Phillies
he was
lead
ready
Dodgers
to go. When
3-1.
the ball was hit, didn't have much time because that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Stott in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Stott checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Good job getting the foot down so he can catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Harper, the next to hit, takes outside.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
2-2 the count.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again. The fastball is slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to first. Base hit and a run comes in. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still slings it to second. And he reached second with 1 away.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to him here. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 1. This is outside.
Hey there, how are you all doing today? Any thoughts on the latest NBA games or maybe a favorite NFL team you're rooting for?
And at second. Swing and high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way. And it's gone. Can't touch them all. And we're level. It's 3-3.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you gotta do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power. And you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Alec Bohm now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's outside. And that's ball 1.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher walk away.
That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seen the ball pretty well. I know he didn't use the hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So digging in now for Philadelphia. Nick Castellanos. Flied out his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you gotta look alive out there.
Next offering upstairs.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.